Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Talk Virgin to Me. I am Samantha, your host of Talk Virgin to Me, and we are going to talk about the one question as a travel agent that I get asked all the time. How do I get more bar tab and sailor loot? I cannot tell you how many times I get asked that question constantly. And even when I give you guys sailor loot and bar tab, you all go, can I have more? No, there's no more. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to totally talk about how to get it and how to stack it all and get the most out of it. So let's start with the easy one. Sometimes Virgin Voyages gives away bar tab and sailor loot. They'll do it with certain promos. Usually it's during Wave Offer. When they do bar tab, that's their typical that they'll have bar tabs during Wave Offer. Wave Offer usually starts in end of November, and it starts in the end of November, like middle December usually, about middle December, and then goes until April-ish. So that's when the Wave Offer starts. And that's, I think that's really all when they do bar tab. Unless they're kind of trying to get rid of a sailing or fill up a sailing, they'll offer some more bar tab. But majority of the time, they'll offer sailor loot. So sailor loot will just come out every now and then. And I think they had one over July one time. 4th of July, they had a little like $100 promo. And that was like if you booked a cruise, you'd get an extra $100. But just watch those promos. Basically, what I'm trying to say is watch those promos and check out when you can get all the sailor loot or bar tab. But bar tab they're pretty stingy on it. It only happens during those specific times. So this one is not so easy to understand. I'm going to be honest with you. It still makes my head go a little. It is the actual bar tab referral offer. So they used to have this referral where if you referred a friend you get $50 sailor loot, and you'd get $50 sailor loot, and then your friend would get $50 sailor loot. Well, they've changed it to bar tab, which is great, right? But it's really hard to get. I'm going to be honest with you. It's like the elusive referral bar tab. So how it works is your friend cannot have created any at all account on virginvoyages.com. So they could not have created an account on there or booked a sailing just to kind of hold it. Like their name cannot be on there. But what happens is if they have never seen Virgin, they've never sailed Virgin, none of that, you can get $150 and they can get $150. It's a really great deal if they're not using anything else. So I will say to you, you can get it and add it on to like any MNVVs or any promos, but the referral sailor, your friend cannot use it with any MNVVs or access keys and that kind of thing. You can use it with the current promo, but you cannot use it with an MNVV. So it needs to be booked with a special link that you request from Virgin on the Virgin website. So if this is something that you're interested in and you want to help your friends get $150, you want to get $150, definitely look on the website, look for that referral code or that referral spot, and then create a referral link. You will get an email with an access key to redeem about 45 days out from your sailing if you are the referrer. Gosh, I hope I'm saying that all right. If you are the person referring the friends, you will get the access key 45 days out from your sailing. You'll need to call into Sailor Services to have it added on, basically. And your friend will have it automatic because of the fact that they're going to book through that link that you gave them. Now, you can still use a travel agent and do that, but it's just a little bit more tedious, I guess I should say. And we still do it. It's just a little more tedious. But also, usually we offer your clients at MNVV, so sometimes it doesn't work out, unfortunately. So the next thing that I have mentioned a couple times right now is My Next Virgin Voyage, which I keep calling MNVV. So if you ever hear me say MNVV or My Next Virgin Voyage or placeholder or onboard booking offer, all of those are linked into MNVV. So usually I say it really fast, MNVV, and everyone's like, what'd she say? But that's what I'm talking about when I say it. So using a My Next Virgin Voyage will get you, the legacy ones will get you $300 off and $300 to $600 in extra value of sailor loot. Now, those are pretty much almost done. As of January next year, they should be used and gone. Like they're literally almost gone. So they ended January 2024. So next year, January 2026, because they're 2 years, they should be done. But you can still find them, those legacy MNVVs. We do still have them here in the agency. We're very stingy with them, I'm going to be honest. But we definitely have some in the agency. But like I said, it's an MNVV. You'll get $300 off. and then you'll get either 300 sailor loot or $600 in sailor loot. The current offer is a range of $150 to $250 off, and then you get $150 to $250 in sailor loot. So that's a way to get extra sailor loot. We actually have those, plenty of those in the agency. Now, those MNVVs can only be bought on board or through a travel agent that actually went on board or through a sailor that went on board, sailed, and doesn't want them anymore. And I will tell you that that happens frequently. That's how we come across our legacy MNVVs. And I'm going to tell you right now that if you have legacy MNVVs, we'll take them from you if you're not going to use them. So that's what an MNVV is, and they come with great sailor loot, and those are combinable with the current promo. They're combinable with Sailing Club. They're combinable with Circles, and I'm probably missing something, but I think that might be it. So they are combinable, but not as much as they used to be, but they still are combinable. So another way that you can earn extra bar tab is through the Sailing Club. So Deep Blue Extras gives you an extra $100 in sailing, or $100 in bar tab. Sorry about that. And it's really great. It's phenomenal because it's just this little extra $100 which is amazing. And you get it in Deep Blue Extras, not Blue Extras, but Deep Blue Extras. And how you earn Deep Blue Extras is on your 5th sailing. So on your 5th sailing, you will actually earn the Deep Blue Extras and get that $100 bar tab. What also comes with it, just in case you were wondering, is free laundry, priority boarding, 2 specialty coffees, an exclusive cocktail event. Benefits are automatically applied on future eligible sailings. So if you don't see that on your bookings, if you know that this is your 5th or you've had it before, make sure that you contact Sailor Services or your travel agent to get that added on, because sometimes it's not automatic because it's Virgin and sometimes that happens. Hello, ladies. I want to talk to you about Girls Gone Cruising because I want you to know what it's about. Oh my gosh, it's one of my favorite cruises. Every year we go on this cruise. It started years ago. And I know that everyone always wants to go on a girls trip. Everyone's like, girls trip, girls trip, girls trip. This is the ultimate girls trip. Yes, sure. It's not all of your friends, but guess what you're going to do? You're going to make new friends. So if you're a solo that's like, I'm not so sure, come join us because you're going to make friends. Some of the girls that have been on this trip are now like BFFs with the people that they've met on board, which is amazing. And I love that. It like makes my heart happy. So what do we do on this Girls Gone Cruising? We have so much fun. Not only do we have fun, but we also relax. We curate an amazing itinerary for you that has a bunch of activities. And let's be honest, you can either do them or not. We don't really care. We care that we want you to have fun, but we don't care. We're not going to say, oh my gosh, so-and-so didn't join us for that class that we held. No, if you don't want to go and you end up just laying in your bed ordering breakfast because that's what you need to do that day, that's what you do that day. But what it is, it's really just about girls getting together and just having the best time ever. So please join us on Girls Gone Cruising this year. It's September 17th through the 21st, 2025. And we're sailing to Key West, which is my all-time favorite destination because there's a lot of fun to be had in Key West. And we're also going to Bimini. So please join us. It's a great, great time. And honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. We're trying to make a quota that I've wanted for a couple years, and I need you. So join us. See you there. So another perk that travel agents provide is we actually have some monthly sailor nights. That is an amazing way to get extra sailor loot. So booking with a first mate gives you exclusive perks like added sailor loot or reduced deposits, basically. So every so often, we'll have a sailor night where we'll give away, right now, we'll probably do one in a couple weeks. We'll give away $50 free bar tab on top of whatever other deal we have going on. And that is also combinable with the MNVV, like I mentioned, and it's combinable with any exclusive loot that we might have as well. So we also have exclusive loot always, but the exclusive loot is not combinable with MNVV. So you either get MNVV or exclusive sailor loot for $100. And honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, the MNVV is better, much better, because you can get $300 worth of deal versus just the $100 extra loot. But we do have extra loot. So back in the day, Virgin used to let us combine those two, which was amazing. That was only a couple months ago, but they took it away and here we are now, which is stinky. But travel agents have a ton of deals. So contact us, Fabulous Adventures. We'd love to help you because we have all kinds of good deals. Now, I mentioned a little bit earlier how to stack these offers. Obviously, bar tab promotions can be combined. Monthly or seasonally Sailor Loot offers can be combined with that. MNVV can be combined with that, and Deep Blue Extras. So if you combine all of those things, the bar tab promotion. So I have some clients that have, the MNVV for 300, 600. So they have 600 Sailor Loot plus their Deep Blue Extras. So they get $100 in bar tab. Plus they booked during the bar tab offer. So maybe they got $200 in bar tab. So now they have $300 in bar tab, 600 in Sailor Loot. And yeah, so they're doing pretty good. But long gone are the days, sadly, of the $1,000 loot. So I will tell you that. But we can still kind of get you close depending on your cruise and what we have to offer for you. So contact us and we'd be happy to help you find all the bar tab and Sailor Loot. So one more thing I wanted to add was the $50 bar tab for the Sailor Nights. That can be used on any cabin. So you can add that to any cabin, an Insider, a Sea View, a Sea Terrace, any of those. And majority of the time, the extra Sailor Loot is not combinable with the cabins for Sea Terrace and under. So it's nice that all of the cabins are eligible on this one. So that is how you stack all the things and try and get the most loot that you possibly can have. I know that is like a big question. I could be honest. People ask me this all the time because, again, everyone's used to back in the day when you could just, you get up to $1,000 and that's how much you're, on board. And it's not like that anymore, that you can't get up to $1,000 anymore. So there are definite ways. You just kind of have to, maneuver around it and figure it out and see what you can get and work the system basically. But there's definitely a way to do it. We'd be happy to help you, but hopefully that helps you figure it out, how to get the most of your bar tab and Sailor Loot. If you're looking to join our Virgin group, we would love to have you join our group. It's Virgin Voyages Cruise Tips and Deals on Facebook. Please join us there, and we would be happy to answer all of your questions in that group. It's actually a really great group, so come join us there if you're not already there. And we'll see you on board, and I'll leave you with my favorite phrase, which is, you float our boat. All right, we'll see you later. Bye.